So today, the plan is to play some Survivor. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll run into a Krasue or two. I don't think it's super likely because Krasue got a nerf. Even if it was really slight, Krasue did get a nerf. And she was already really unpopular. So I think she's probably going to be yet even more unpopular now. But, you know, maybe it'll be like one or two. I honestly don't understand why she's so unpopular. Because she's like, everybody says she's strong. I mean, I do think she's strong. I don't think she's as strong as people think, but she is strong. She's not super difficult to play. She is a dash killer, which is always popular. She's also a range killer, is popular. Maybe it's because she's both a ranged and a dash killer, because you need to be able to like shoot the projectile, but also need to enjoy dashing around and doing the lunge or whatever. Maybe that's what's people turn her off, because most people just like to only have to do one thing, so they either only dash or only deal with range. That's my only guess as to why she has not been super popular. I understand a little bit is because she's an original character, and people generally are not as hyped for original characters, which is pretty sad. But like, I don't know, I feel like she's just too strong for her to be as unpopular as she has been. To me, it really doesn't make sense. Because it's that she's too strong and like not the most difficult character. Like dealing with body blocks sucks as her, but since most people don't body block, it's really not that bad. And there's nothing about her kit that's like, this is uncomfortable. It makes me, you know, it's hard. So I don't know. I saw more Onis after they released a skin for him than I saw Krasue, the new killer in Dead by Daylight, which is so weird because it's just a skin. I don't understand how that ended up being the case. This is a xenomorph. That's unfortunate. And I'm kind of fucked here. Oh, there's no pallet here. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm gonna die. There's no window there. There's not really anything I can do. You can't really do anything in Xenomorph if you don't have turrets down. And unfortunately, I was her first call, and nobody else is putting turrets down. This is actually kind of worrisome because I don't know if anybody put any turrets down. Okay, no, there's one turret over there. You kind of need two turrets to really get value out of them against Xenomorph. But yeah. Trail of Torment, I guess. That's interesting. I feel like stealth isn't that great on her, so I'm surprised to see her using Trail. Although I guess it's because like turrets reveal her proximity. Yeah, it's definitely Trail because she has no red light. Sometimes you can hear the terror radius on Hook, but sometimes you just can't. It's pretty not great. I don't even know if Nancy makes that window vault. She does. She's on the left side. My job is to just like beeline it towards this turret. That way, fuck me. Well, my job didn't change. I'm still beelining it towards this turret. Nancy's gonna go up and take care of that. So she'll have her whatever. I would like to have a turret that'll screw with her. They do, I think, beep even while they're in your hand, which is nice. I wish so badly that they made it so turrets could be placed even slightly close to objects. The fact that they have to be like a full meter away from every single object is one of the most frustrating things in this game. If I could actually place it really close to objects, I think I would enjoy versing Xenomorph a trillion times more. Because it would be so, there would be so much more, like, interesting ways you could place turrets. Whereas now it's just, like, at that section of the loop, at this section of the loop, and that's it. She came out of a thingy somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and double turret here. She shouldn't be able to hit both of these. Okay, they're healing over there. This is kind of a shit gen, a little bit. I mean, there are two pallets next to it. They did, I think, buff Haddonfield, so that pallet wouldn't spawn in the last patch, or patch before. It's just that, because she's exits here, like, this gen sucks so bad. So I kind of need to pre-leave if I start hearing those turrets go off. She has no trail. Okay, she exited, I'm guessing, the tunnel over there. Still no beeping. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna heal with my medkit and then maybe go and pick up Nancy. But I think I saw Yoon Jin going over there across the street. I hope that's Yoon Jin and not Gerald. If Gerald's looping her around the hook, that's gonna be unfortunate. Okay, no, it was in fact Yoon Jin. So I get to finish this gen. She's coming towards me. I finish this. I don't even know what achievement that is. Is that a new V achievement? That's actually really unfortunate because she can get rid of both of those turrets. Since it's good in chase, but outside of chase, if she finds the turrets, it's actually quite bad. I'm gonna go into this turret's radius and then heal. That's the plan. Deactivated. Does botany stack with medkits? I don't think it does. I don't think this is a 50% faster heal speed, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, no, wait, yeah, no, it must, because usually the bar is red. Ooh, he is... That's not great. Yeah, she destroyed both of those turrets. Fuck. Takes, like, forever for the next two to get done. Downstairs, upstairs, and then in that back corner. Is one printed yet? Okay, one of them has already reprinted. Take this downstairs, put it next to the pallet. Put it on this side, probably. Like, okay, this entire section. Okay, this entire section of the downstairs, you can't put the turret. What the fuck? See what I mean about, like, it's way too restrictive? That's exactly what I mean. Why could that entire left section, I just can't put down a turret? It's so stupid. Okay, she's upstairs. Okay, she's on the left side. Okay, I managed to time that correctly. Yeah, without two turrets, it's pretty difficult. I kind of have to Giga pre-drop this. Without two turrets, it's very hard for me to burn her out of her power. Don't hear her terror radius. Okay, I think she went up there towards that turret. Go ahead and put down another one. Oh, this is kind of unfortunate. I don't want to put it too close. I guess I'll put it like here. Like she just came out behind me? No. Okay, whatever. Nothing down there. Oh. Is one of these Trail of Tormented? Why don't I hear her? Is she self-carrying? That? No. Where? Very disoriented, I'll be honest. Okay, they're chasing around main. Maybe I can pull this turret into her chase. I've been so useless for the past, like, 30 seconds. I'll put it here, and if Nancy can chain that into this tile, then she'll be able to do something. I'm gonna go downstairs and work on this gen. Or heal Yoon Jin, that works too. I can heal you with botany, it'll be a little bit fast, yeah. So she's got her thing. I guess I go for unhook. At 3v1, this is definitely possible. I feel like 3v1s are like most manageable when there's only one gen left, but if Yoon Jin is able to actually do her gen, then we could escape. It's just, it's so rough. Oh, there's Trail of Torment. Nah. I'm going for the thing. Did she miss it? Did it burn her out? It did. I make this. Just free drop, it's fine. She has like 80 seconds until she actually gets her power back. This car is just a little bit too long. Oh wait, did they buff this loop? That's fine. I chased her until she got her power back. I feel like that's fine. It's a perfectly fine chase. I think that section is bigger than it used to be. Which is crazy, because the car side is already so long. I maybe should have just kept vaulting on the car side, but I felt like I was going to lose that 50-50 eventually. If I had like resilience or something, I might have been a little bit more willing. I'll let you heal me over here. I just don't want to be healing super predictably right there. Especially when she has trail and there's not really a turret close enough for us to hear her. Welcome in, Vibrant. No worries. Okay. So Yoonjin's getting chased. There's a gen in the back of main and the gen under main. Is there any turrets that I could bring down? There's... Uh-huh. That's unfortunate. I'm dying here. Nothing I can really do. This is such a tiny little baby boo hallway. Well, Nancy is being chased now. I need to go to basement to self-care. And basement always spawns in the Myers house, I believe, on this map. Which is... not... honestly, not great for, like... it's not super balanced because the two doorways, I'm pretty sure Trapper can trap both of them, and you can easily body block one of them. Like, it's very stupid. Also, Strength in Shadows has been bugged for, like, at least 3 weeks where the healing bar does that. I don't know what the... why they haven't fixed that yet, or why that's bugged, but that has been a thing for at least 3 weeks, if not longer. So at least, like, 2 patches, I mean. Like, before the second patch. Behavior doesn't fix bugs. Behavior doesn't fix bugs that affect me. Or at least affect me negatively. They do fix bugs when it's like Sping Tap and Blight. They'll fix those guys' bugs. But when it's Skull Merchant, they'll only fix bugs that would help me. It's definitely entirely and not at all that nobody picks Skull Merchant, so they just don't care to touch her properly. Honestly, I think putting a second Futifa turret here would be good. Although Nancy's gonna die, so maybe this was kind of a waste of time. And I should have just not even dealt with the turrets. I don't know. Those are also stacked up so that she could actually double hit them. Okay, she's slugging for the Nancy. So I need to... What is... Okay, I'll come back to that collision later if I have a chance, but that collision was incredibly stupid. Never mind. Well, I think I may be playing for Hatch. No bug on Blight that hasn't been fixed in 6 months? Ah, I see. Still. I still get to hold resentment for Blight. He should be more bugged with how stupid he is. He deserves worse. Blight deserves less. Similar bug on demo. I I don't know what it could be. I guess I'll just sit here. There was no hatch offerings. It's all Bepis bonus. The only thing I could think of possibly... No, you said it was only introduced 6 months ago, so I have no idea. No, I burned her out of her power accidentally. I'm not even in chase, but she still got burned out. This is the only place I know where Hatch spawns, but she's undetectable? Question mark. Actually, I might have Trail of Tormented, but all of these are red, so maybe not. It did spawn here. It's in the building. I know it spawns back and outside. Yippee! There's been a weirdly large amount of xenomorphs, and by that I mean I think I've seen like 3 in the past 2 times I played Dead by Daylight, which is really high. I feel like Xeno is not a super popular character, so even seeing 3 feels high. I'm used to them like, I mean, geez, I don't even know who I would make comparably, like less than gosh dang. I don't even know. Soul Survivor. Iron Will. Left. Okay, so it's a rat build. Left Behind. Distortion. So it was a full rat build. Should I also bring a key just to make it complete 100%? I'm surprised they didn't add an add-on for the key where it lets you see the hatch. I feel like that was an obvious thing, but Also hope they give me back my BP for all of this. I probably have like 2 million BP in key add-ons on Nia alone. Soul Survivor, Iron Will, Left Behind. Yeah. Or I could just with the full rat build just take chase the whole time. Maybe if they have like an info perk, I'll just lose them. I should have read what Soul Survivor is. I don't even fully remember. I think it opens gates faster if I'm the only one left alive. And maybe it also hides my aura? Maybe? That's my only guess. Hello, Odesh. I am doing well. Today is a Survivor Day in hopes that I find another Krasue. Doesn't seem to be super likely, because nobody plays Krasue for some reason. But, yeah. And right now I'm doing Vibrant's Joe Rat build with Distortion, Iron Will, Left Behind, Soul Survivor. I don't know if I've ever used Soul Survivor before. A lot of killer variety when I play Survivor. I don't think I really do, honestly. I feel like I see Springtrap and Ghoul and Blight, and those are all I see. Got 16 adepts on killers in the past 3 days. And Eerie 1 on killer. Cool, yeah. I mean, it is still a hot minute until grade reset, isn't it? So, I think I've been Eerie 1 on killer for a hot minute, but I need to get back up to Eerie 1 for Survivor. Don't see many Krasues. Can't remember the last time I got a ghoul. Really? You haven't gotten a ghoul in a while? That's very surprising to me. Yeah, I mean, I get at least like 1 in 10 games is ghoul for me. Oh, hi Spink Tap. He's on me. Let's go to main, because that's the one place that you can chase here. You're not actually supposed to go to that window. You want to go for this one. And I think he left, yeah. Kind of my bad. I did lead him towards Hook a bit. That's, yeah. Maybe I should have just let him kill me and not done that. Wow. Wow! That's... What a waste of a pain res for him. Okay, I'm gonna try and take this hit for Felix. I feel like that's the least I owe him after totally fucking him over. He wanted none of my shit. I wanted to... That's unfortunate. I actually gave Springtrap 12% haste by taking that axe for him. That's so rough. Okay, DS on Felix. I guess I just sit and do gens now. Say I got Death Singer Adept on a game where 2 people instantly disconnected after getting down once. Yeah. Yeah. That's not uncommon right now. I'm not sure if it's because Off the Record got nerfed or if it's because survivors were expecting to get high pain res. We're expecting to get a bunch of super survivor-sided buffs, and instead it was kind of a killer-sided patch. Or if it's just the normal, that's how survivors are, and my brain is just trying to connect it to a reason, but it does feel worse right now. You understand why some people queue up if they're gonna DC after getting downed once? Yeah, it's very strange. Most of the time you get downed, or most of the time survivors DC, it's not at all like it's for absolutely no good reason. Like, they're not losing the game, they're not it's just like they don't like a killer or whatever. Oh shit. That hook is really close to me. I gotta start making distance, because he knows where I am. Or not. I'm gonna use the key to try and find a survivor pal. There they are. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this in case it has... That's not what I wanted. I wanted that to be a med kit. That's what I was hoping for. I should probably have a good eye on that door. That way I know if he teleports here. A little bit of a heartbeat. Oh, that's apparently he's a lot closer than I thought. I felt like that heartbeat was so subtle. He couldn't have been that close. Well, I guess I saved Felix here. This is bad. I don't see us getting out of this one. He still has at least 1 pain res left. I would go into main, not over to Gallows if I were Felix, but, you know, it's his prerogative. I feel like there can be a chest up here, but there's not. Basement is here, so I could look for the chest down there. Honestly, I am kind of just gonna rat it from here. I'm gonna look for a healing chest and try and get hatch. I'm gonna do as the build suggests. Fog vial, goddamn. When you play solo queue and your teammates DC, as soon as they hear the terror radius of a killer, they just like, yeah. 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 Another stack of... No. A stack of Soul Survivor. Yeah, it's really sad because a lot of the killers that I enjoy playing against most are killers that survivors DC against. I really like going against Nurse. People love DCing against Nurse. I have no idea where he is. So let's go to the check spot. Joe check spot. Okay, there he is. He went the other way. I want to stay away from basement because if I go down in basement, that's my game. They'll never save me. Obviously Skull Merchant. People love DCing against Skull Merchant, and that's literally my favorite killer to go against in the game. Twins isn't DC'd against that much, but it almost feels like it's people DC because of how, like, they just don't understand the counterplay at all. Because they always like insta crush Victor, and it's so evil. But I guess that's not really fair on them. Just because they don't know a killer that is very rare. It feels bad though. Ace3's on main. Okay, here's like the last chest. If this is not a medkit, fuck me. Well, I would need one of my other fellow survivors to rummage through the 3 chests that I opened for a chance at getting a medkit, but that's not gonna happen. I think she's going next? Question mark? Let's see. Maybe not. I guess I'll go ahead and save you. I I don't know, maybe I should have let her die. Would have been fine, probably. I looked and it didn't seem like she was actually touching, or she was missing a skill check. I think she missed the first one, but didn't miss, like, the second one or something. Okay, well. Soul Survivor level 2. Oh wait, can't you check builds in the... Soul Survivor, every time you follow 75% action speed when repairing, 50% when opening a gate. Increased chance of being... Okay. So I have faster gate opening powers, and that's it. I forgot that they added that so you could check your build mid-match. It's a very nice, like, new Survivor help. So I should see it if it's right there. I don't. So it's not like on this half of the map then. So I probably would have seen it by now. That's unfortunate. Do I go for hatch or do I go for gate? I'm gonna try and go for gate. Or, sorry, go for hatch. Uh-oh. Hear the terrorators. Because I think those gates are too close. Even with Left Behind, like, I don't know. Or even with Soul Survivor. My question, does Left Behind still show hatch if it's closed? And it seems like it does not. Because I have been literally... Oh, wait, it does. There it is. Okay. I was on the hatch and the game said no. To be fair, I don't think I would have had time to open the hatch, but also... Why didn't it at least try to open the hatch? I guess I have to be on the front end of the hatch. I was standing on the hatch, so that's kind of lame. It did. I only used... I had 2 charges on my key. Didn't I? I used 2 for aura reading. Oh, maybe I did use all my key charges. That's true. I forgot. I thought I was using the blue key. And also I kind of forgot that I even... forget that I was even doing a hatch strat. Although, honestly, I don't think I would have had time to open it, even if I did have the charge, because he was right there. Because it takes like 2.5 seconds or 3 seconds. If I used your build, I would have won. You're right. If I had opened that hatch, all 3 survivors would have instantly revived, and it would have been a 4 escape. Ah, I can't believe I fucked it up like that. It was so easy. Damn. Next time. next time you do it, we'll get him. Yeah, I feel like Dead Dog either has completely undefendable gates or completely unopenable gates. And no in between. They're on the opposite side of the match or right next to each other. Well, now it's just me and the killer. Why did everybody leave? Maybe it was a 3-man or something, and they all left. So they could... I don't know. Maybe they needed a 4th that didn't join or something, so they left for them. Oh, I'm using Bloody Party Streamers. I have so few coconut pies on Arella. I think I only have 3 left, and I'm always worried I'm gonna accidentally use them just by like swapping to a build that has it that I didn't remember putting it back on. But I never remember to actually go into every build to take it off of that build. Because it's only a thing I think about when I'm loading into a match, not when I'm waiting for a match to load. I feel like... Ooh, Sadako! I love Sadako. Playing in Sadako can be fun. It's... Hello, Hex. I'm gonna touch this... Okay. Sadako's very near to me. It's a bit troublesome, the 2-floor reading the lullaby on 2 floors. I heard her in 1 down there. Oh, he's coming up here. That's really bad for me. Ruin, Undying, Thrill of the Hunt. Jink, she'll have the Screaming perk. Nobody's getting TVs, which is kind of stupid, but also Sadaka's not really using her power properly, so there's that. I'm gonna take this TV, and I'm gonna take the top TV, and then I'm gonna try and cleanse that top totem. I'm kind of hoping I cleanse Thrill of the Hunt first, but we'll see. Ah, damn, I'm eating a stack here. Okay, now cleanse this. I hope she's not coming for me and she's... Oh, she's coming for me. Or him. That's a shame. Yeah, she's right there. Okay, one of the totems is gone. I guess I should body block for him, maybe? Nah, he's got it. He's got a thing. Where's the... Okay. That's three stacks, and I'll go put it in the yellow TV, so that's good. Yeah, that's true. You kind of always cleanse Undying first. But one person has cleansed one totem, so may have time. She's not really going for Condemn much. Oh no, Ruin's gone. Interesting. So it wasn't Undying, nor was it... Yeah, no, it wasn't Undying. Kind of insane how often I see my teammates get Condemn killed. Yeah, and yet, when you play Sadako, all of a sudden it feels like people know how to use her TVs. It's very interesting. Okay, well, somebody... I mean, Pentimento, yeah, that makes sense. I think somebody cleansed the top totem, which I think was a bad idea, because we only know that she had Ruin. We could have waited instead of giving her Penty. I'm guessing it's Thrill, Ruin, Penty, and then, like, Devour Hope. Why are you teabagging? She's kinda destroying us right now, bud. I don't remember where that first Pentimento totem got put down. I don't know if she put... Okay, she did. So Jeff's cleansing that one. There's one down. Pull this TV out so she can't TP to me. There's another Penty totem. I should see her with No, you can't see her. If I hear her lullaby, I'm screwed. I'm cleansing this because this is also a Penty totem. I'm nowhere near any of the... any of the TVs that are on. Pretty sure I get this. From now we're at normal cleansing time. No TVs are close enough to me. She'd have to beeline it like right now. Which she didn't. She was nearby to me, but not quite close enough. I think she may be underestimating that because of the fact... Uh-oh. Honestly, just take her away from Buddy. I just am hoping somebody can get that actual... She's not going for me. That's bad. You can't drop a TV aside from putting it down, which is unfortunate, because I would like to use my medkit right now. Is that who's being chased? No, it's Vittorio. Let me heal you. I'm pretty sure we still have Penty up. I cleansed one of the Penties, Jeff cleansed the other Penty, so I don't know where the third totem was in all of that. Honestly, don't even heal me. I'm gonna separate, I'm gonna throw my TV in, and then I'm going to heal at the top of lab. That's the plan. Turn this off. Or not the top of lab, but just like over here in lab. And heal here. Oh, she's coming. She saw me turn off the TV and now she wants me. Maybe? Never mind. It is really stupid the botany stacks with medkits. I thought they changed it so that it wouldn't, but I guess they only added the efficiency bonus or inefficiency bonus, and then they removed it, so it stacks again. I think it would be better if they didn't do that. Why is this gen yellow? What possible perk could make this gen yellow? Blast Mine? Maybe it's Blast Mine. Turn off the TV so she can't TP to this gen. That's Vittorio right there. She teleports away. Jeff is starting to get a little bit high on stacks. I hope he goes and does his TV soon. I hear her... whatever. She just M1 the gen? I think she got Blast Mind. I can heal Vittorio. Yeah. Thank you, Bond. Bond Botany is quite comfy. I mean, sure, Empathy Botany is even comfier, but still. Value is value. Oh, that's right there, isn't it? Okay, I think she TP'd again. I think she TP'd 2 here. I'm gonna work on this gen. I think Felix has that gen that I left earlier. So... yeah, we have been slow playing it, which is kind of the right call against Sadako. Since she's a basic M1 killer, the most important thing is to just not get condemned. Now, the issue is that Jeff is really in a bad spot. He needs to just stay away from TVs. Literally, it would be better for him to get hooked than to walk towards the TV. That's where he's at. Same with Vittorio. Okay, Vittorio's better now. So Jeff needs to go put his TV away ASAP. Perfect, okay. Yeah, this Sadako has 2 hooks, and that's kind of it. I guess she has 2 confirmed stack on Felix, but, like, it's rough for her right now. She doesn't have any Penti totems. I think she may only have Thrill of the Hunt left. I think that may be literally her only totem left, because Penti gone, we cleansed the 2 Pentis, Ruin, and then whatever totem wasn't Thrill, so I guess Devour? So Ruin, Devour got cleansed. She doubled both of those with Pentimento. That's a shame. I tried to mind game, but oops. Such is life. That's Jeff there. That's fine. Honestly, taking this is never great. She toilet swirls herself. And... never mind. Nice, 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 nice. That's so good for us, actually. Like, Vittorio's healthy. I can go and self-care in... basement. Twins! You got our twins? You're... oh, I really... oh, shit, basement isn't here. I really like versing twins. The only issue I have with versing twins is that, survivors don't know how she works. That is genuinely the only issue I have with twins. Otherwise, I find them very fun. Got touched by Victor. He's a little guy. He's a little gremlin. He doesn't like survivors much. This is Expo and Circle of Healing. No friends to heal me. Maybe honestly it might be better for me to just go double up with them on that gen, or triple up instead of self-carrying. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. There's only a few seconds left on this. Okay, she could come right there, so I think that was the correct option. If she had pop or something, that would have been so bad. I'm going to find basement and self-care. She is just standing in front of hook. So actually, we're kind of fine. Like, this is a guaranteed 3 out if we want it, and if we want to risk it, it's Sadako, so it's possible we even get, you know, another out. She saw him going for that gate. Huh. Is he gonna trade? He's not gonna trade, right? Surely you don't trade here. Alright, heal him with Botany. And then something we can do, which is a little cheeky, is fake opening that gate. She leaves to try and interrupt the gate, and then the other 2 go for the save. That's something kind of funny we can do. Although we don't have much time. Okay, I simply need to go towards the gate, yeah. You can't body block her. But Vittorio's out, yeah. That's unnecessary, Vittorio. Completely unnecessary to teabag her. You won, like, come on, bro. So what was her... her second totem. It was Devour. Yeah, she got that was so unfortunate for her. I feel a little bit bad. Bar looks normal now. I'm guessing you're talking about the Strength and Shadows bar. Yeah, it's not a consistent bug. Got touched by Victor, died, ran out of flashlight on Ellen. We're using Ellen perk, the hinder perk, I'm guessing. No bloody fingernail? Maybe that's why she lost. Yeah, well, she was using Realm Water and the newspapers. The newspapers are, I think, good for chase because they make the intermittent invisibility last longer. I don't even remember what the water does. Does it make you, like, when you demanifest, you're undetectable or something? I can't remember what the well water does for her. I remember it does something, like, pretty underwhelming. So... yeah, I Bloody Fingernail is just an absolute necessity on her. I'm gonna be so honest. I can't think of anything. I really wish that they would make Bloody Fingernail, like, at least half base kit, if not full base kit, and then rework Bloody Fingernail, or make it even more crazy. I would be so fine with that. Well Water, increased duration of undetectable side effect by 2 seconds after manifesting. Yeah, I never use Well Water. It's so, like, niche. It's because I don't know. Yeah, the two things I want behavior to do for Sadako is make Bloody Fingernail base kit and decrease her lullaby by 8 meters. If they did those two things, I would want them to never ever touch Sadako again. But where she is now is still fine. I would probably rather them leave her as she is than try and, like, do anything else, literally anything else. I think they would fuck up if they did literally anything else than the two things I just suggested. I mean, the first thing you do is spread out. That's... honestly, you don't want to spread out so much, because if you go straight into the center, you'll give the killer a free... that's Plague. Split up from my friend, and loop her around this tiny little thing. Hey, wait, that's the Plague outfit. That's not... that was really bad. I'm going down here. I kind of completely fucked up my pathing. Oh, but she's leaving me. Interesting. I would not have left me. Do I insta-cleanse to fuck with her totem? Probably not. Undying. I may as well cleanse Undying while I'm here, I guess. Oh wait, no, Undying only shows when I'm near a dull totem, not a lit totem, that's right. I forgot. Krasue, Blight, and Ghoul are extinct at this point. I wish Blight was extinct. You've spoken ill into the air. An ill omen has occurred. And now one of these games is about to be a Blight game. I'd be so happy if I never had to face a Blight again. I'm trying so hard to find a totem that's apparently not here. Oh, this is where her first fountain spawned? That's a terrible spawn, actually. That's such a pain in the ass to get to and then get out of. It takes like 20 seconds just to get this totem, or this whatever. Another thrill user? I mean, I guess she is using at least 2 totems, so probably, but I don't think I touched a totem. Steve? HUD? Ah, I see. So it's Face the Darkness and Thrill, I understand. I am her Face the Darkness candidate, so if... it's... does she have... she doesn't have... what is her totem that she's protecting? She has Face of the Darkness to protect a totem. She has Thrill of the Hunt to protect a totem. She has Thanatophobia to protect the totem. So one of her totems has to be super strong, but it's not Ruin, and Devour Hope isn't even that good on Plague. So what else could it possibly be? I can't think of a totem other than Ruin and Devour Hope that would be worth 3 perks basically to protect. Because Thanatophobia also slows down this totem, and I think if you have like 2 or 3 stacks of Thanatophobia plus Thrill of the Hunt plus Face the Darkness, then it becomes impossible to cleanse unless you're cleansing inside of her terror radius, straight up. Yeah, I don't know. Also, it's a bit annoying that Jill cleansed, but I guess somebody needs to be cleansed, at least one person. Otherwise, Thanatophobia starts going full hound. It probably would have been better if I cleansed, since I'm also Face of Darkness, but whatever. It is nice that I'm the one in control of Face of Darkness, because I feel like I am a little bit more likely to either hold on to it or cleanse it at a good time than the average solo queue player. Okay, there she is. I'm gonna not do that gen. I guess I'll do this middle gen. Oh yeah, Thanatophobia is exactly tied with my deja vu speed, so it's just normal. It's just normal repair speed. That's so funny. Jill is such a cleanser. She cleanses well before she even gets injured. I think that might have been a good place to cleanse at least, though. Wow, these two gens are so close to each other. It's kind of really annoying. The issue is if she goes for the save and then insta cleanses, every time she gets a save, she gets infected because the person who's on hook is infected, and she gives her more power. This is like really bad. She just seems to be camping Rebecca to death, though. Again, what totem is she protecting? Or do you think she just has like Thrill of the Hunt with Face the Darkness and then that's it? Just protect Face the Darkness, I guess. Yeah, I mean there's not really a way to save against a camping plague. Because if she has the 2 add-ons that make you sick faster, that increases the infection rate of her purge, she can literally infect you before you can finish, before you can get down the stairs. And I haven't seen any of her add-ons yet, so it's quite possible that she has that exact setup. So rather than trying to cleanse and risking everything on that cleanse into the basement save for her to tunnel again, like it was probably the best call to just try and slam gens. I don't understand what this yellow is. It's not... what's it called? I'm gonna try and finish this discreetly. And then save Steven. If I saved him first, it was Blast Mine. So I get this save. We need to split up. And I just need to not go basement. It's the only thing that really matters. She shouldn't be able to make a basement from here. But I'm still gonna crawl away. I think she picked up a puke. I think she picked up a puke right there, maybe? No, she picked one from Shaq, I think. So she has probably like 40 more seconds. You really can't save me, though. I would be fine with the 2 out here, I'll be honest. Yeah. Steve's waiting to try and give me my chances, which I appreciate. That's a shame. Okay, what was her 4th perk? Let's see. Because I can't imagine much. There's so few things that I'd be like, yeah, this is what it would be. Oh wait, it was Undying. I saw it was Undying. Wait, that was kind of stupid of me. So she just had 4 Don't Cleanse My Totems perks. And I guess Face the Darkness was the only value she was going for. Oh, she had Corrupt Purge every time a gen activated. Shit, I didn't realize that. And then Infinite Aura. So she had just like a lot of aura reading. At this point, you should probably just... This was not a good build, I'll be honest. It would probably be better to ditch Face the Darkness for lethal, because that just makes Black Incense so much better. Like this alone is a really good build, but like, I mean, these two add-ons with no perks would be a really good build, but like Face the Darkness did nothing for her. The Thanatophobia only did a really small amount. Undying is totally unnecessary because like, what are you protecting here? Your Face the Darkness? You already have info. Why do you need that? If it were me, I would like replace all 4 of these perks, and at least one of them would become lethal. So Black Incense is way better. But I don't know. I guess I'm glad I didn't burst really strong perks alongside the strong build. Yeah, protecting totems for the sake of protecting totems, 100%. Just doing it for the love of the game, not for any broader goals. Unlock 10 chests. Oh, wow. I can do that with a key. I really do like that they made keys instantly unlock chests. That's probably one of my favorite things in the game. I just wish rummaging was something that I could do almost, rather than it being exclusive to other survivors. I wish I could rummage, because I feel like there are times when I really need to rummage with a key, or I need a survivor to rummage for me so I can get a medkit or whatever, and that's just not an option. So it would be nice if I'm like, shit, I got a map and what I need is a health kit. So putting on a key, I get two chances at that. I think that would make keys a lot better. They're already decent. Like, they're already really good for solo queue and like decent for Swift, but like they would be crazy. And by crazy, I mean like almost on par with the brown medkit. Almost on par with the brown medkit. They would be better than flashlights in the majority of scenarios. At least in solo queue, they'd be better than flashlights if they gave them that little buff. And I feel like that would be fine. I can't really imagine being like, oh no, somebody can rummage around us. Maybe make it so if a different survivor rummages, it's a rare item, and if the same survivor rummages, it'll be a common item or whatever, like the same RNG chance. Maybe that would be a way to balance it if they really wanted to encourage people to have other survivors rummage. I think that would be a fair little thing, because all that really matters is the brown medkit. Like, that's all you're really rummaging for, right? Is you're like, oh crap, I'm on death hook. None of my other survivors can heal me because solo queue, or like they're just in a bad spot. I need to look for this chest really quick to try and find a medkit. And oh damn, I only get one chance.
Let's try to not lose any blood.
Okay, they spawned all near us. Nurse? It is Nurse. Lethal Pursuer. I think she's coming to our place of origin a little bit too fast to not be lethal. I like Nurse, actually, so if everybody plays this out, this could be fun. I feel like people... You know, there's two different, like... I feel like people overrate Nurse in two different ways. In one way, people overrate Nurse, the average Nurse that they come against, because they all think that the average Nurse is, like, the best Nurse, which always hits her blinks. And then the other way is people overestimate her as the strongest killer when I think Blight is stronger than her. Sure, go for it, Vibrant. Pain Res feels bad. Also, even the best Nurse in the game will miss a blink or two. I mean, like, per chase, probably one blink per chase isn't uncommon, even with, like, super good Nurses. I think that might have been Barbecue, or maybe it was, like, Surveillance or something. So I want to hide myself. So sit here. I'm worried about... Yeah, okay, she has kick Jin or reading. Kick Jin or reading. Yeah. That's the one thing. If Nurse has aura reading, then she's not really fun to go against, because your mind games don't matter. The night perk, I can't remember what it's called. But yeah. So that's pretty unfortunate. She has pain res, or reading on gen kick. Nowhere to hide. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That is probably just, I don't know. Well, I've seen people propose just making it so Nurse can't see auras while charging a blink, and I would be fine with that. It's a little bit just like sad because then the only perk she can use is regression, but like then aura reading perks can be better. And I think that would just overall be nice because aura reading perks on anybody except Nurse are pretty much fine. Like who's the next strongest user of like chase aura reading? To be fair, Blight and Ghoul and Krasue and like half of the killers in this game are stupid when it comes to macro aura reading, like barbecue. Oh, actually got the medkit. Fuck. Mind gamed. I actually won the mind game, baby. Let's go. Oh, she left me. Well, in that case, maybe I'll just do a little... Yep, bugged healing bar again. I wonder if it displays bugged on other survivors. I think it does, actually. I think I was swiffing before and they mentioned it, so... It does heal you at the correct speed, you just have no idea how close you are to healing. I am not going to go back on that gen, because she's going to be expecting me there. Oh, hello, chest. If I'd kept my key, I would have also opened this one. 1 gen down, 3 hook spread, about to have somebody on death hook. Not great. Not looking great for us. We have had too many people spending too much time off gens. I'm not sure what... what's the survivor looks like Otz. What's his name? I can't... Jonah. I'm not sure what Jonah has been doing for like that entire chase. Because I think Yui and the third survivor were like together, so they were both running away from Nurse. He's healing, so maybe he was crossing them out to basement or looking for... I don't know. Well, probably best to leave them on hook for 70 seconds, but there goes Jonah for the unhook, so... Bit unfortunate. Yeah. And Jonah's down. I finish this gen and maybe I heal Astri? No, she can heal herself. Actually pain res. Shit. This is gonna get pain res, isn't it? Come on. So close. Astri's right next to me. Oh. Undetectable? What the fuck? Okay, that was so sick. You have to admit, that was so sick. That was so sick. Oh my god, that was awesome. I'm kind of fucked here. I went edge map, but there's not actually any good tiles versus Nurse here. It's gonna take her more than 2 blinks. Okay, I think she left me. And she got a gen grab. That's unfortunate. I have a heal left, but this is bad. I guess we could maybe double up on this. Finish this. I don't really want to heal right here, because she knows we're here. I have a way to heal, so I'm going to heal Yui first. She has undetectable somehow. I think it's whenever you hit somebody with a blink attack, gain undetectable for some time. Go run interference for me, Yui. I need her to just not see me. Alright, I think she's on Yui and not me. I'm still trying to just get away from Yui, though. Nope, she's on me. Okay, she fatigued. Break line of sight. fuck? She sees me here. Rock. That's a shame. It's so weird how you can just see the red stain move forward when she's blinking. Yeah, I'm like 80 to 90% sure that's a bug, but I kind of don't hate it because it's a small nerf that makes it easier to understand where the blink is during her blink. I'd like to heal you first because you're on Death Hook. I don't know if we have time though because she's going to come right back here. Come on, Botany, I need you to work your magic. Okay, great. Now we need to split up. Heal here? She shouldn't have aura reading on me because there's no gens nearby. How did she know? She's having some trouble with this tile. There she is. She's losing all of the mind games. Now I go for W for distance. Oh shit. Damn, the second I left the tile. She is slugging me so much. Yui, pop the gen. What? What are you doing? Yui, you have a gen to pop. What? It's 99. Pop it, Yui. What? She has a pain res. What are you doing? Pop the gen. Am I crazy? Am I stupid? Did I see the HUD? What are we doing here? Yui's gen was literally at 99%. What the hell? And then now she popped it. Why are you waiting until after the potential pain res? That's so strange. You know, honestly, we may finish all the gens. I'm guessing it'll probably be only like, if we're really lucky, a 2 out. But I'm guessing it may only be a 1 out. Hell, shit. She found A3. If she found Yui, it could have been a 2 out. Her finding A3 means it's kind of a guaranteed, at best, 1 out. But it might be through the gates, is what I was getting to. So here's the thing. We need to double up on this. And then, after this, Yui touches the gate, and I self-care with the medkit. Ooh, yeah. I think she has barbecue. Like, she may have barbecue, nowhere to hide. So you need to go in there. Actually, it's meaningless for me to go in here because we're both in the same area. So I just need to leave here, actually. I leave here and I go for the other gate. If... Yui didn't make that. That's a shame. I feel like this nurse is going to slug for the 4K. She slugged me twice for really trying. So I have a bad feeling. Now, if we're really lucky, I managed to open this, I escape, and nope, not happening. She's not slugging for the 4K. Okay. That is very fortunate. I am sorry, Yui. There's no saving you. At least I can't do it. Just making sure I'm waiting out Blood Warden. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, we were so close to a 2 out. It might have been possible if I had hid around the gate and then taken over when Yui left the gate. It might have been possible for Yui to circle back. Just maybe. Nowhere to hide, nurses calling, I'm all ears, and then pain res. Interesting. Okay, so it must have been, yeah. When you get a hit, become undetectable 25 seconds. I see. Yeah. So yeah, I called out 2 of these perks, and then the add-on. I did not call out nurses. And I definitely didn't notice I'm all ears. I won. I did. Nurse isn't so bad when everybody's playing the game. And everybody did play the game. Which is very fortunate. Yeah. I feel like... I feel like she's very manageable, even in solo queue, if you just know, like, I don't know, if you just have 1 or 2 people that know how to play against nurse. I mean, I ran the nurse probably on my own for like the majority of chase time in just like two tiles where she just could not catch me. So I think at least like 2 of the gens were just from my chases, which is very unfortunate. And the nurse had a lot of trouble around the one. What do you call that? Like the triple lane wall? It's a window in the middle, and then there's a pallet that connects directly onto the window. I can't remember what you even call it. I honestly don't know any names for tiles other than TNL and 4-lane. Those are the two tile names I know. Everything else I'm just like, I don't know. That's the gym that sucks. That's the gym that's strong. That's the stupid gym. And that's the off-brand TNL. Like those that's how I described tiles that aren't the TNL and the 4-lane. Everything else is either a gym, and I don't know what kind of gym, or it's it's got 2 windows, so it's a TNL variant. That's it. Okay, we got this side, which is the weaker side for survivors. Stronger side has the opposite area. I feel like I should know this tear radius, but I don't. I think it might be some kind of teleporting killer. Not certain. Yeah, because the thing is, there's such a strong 3-gen over there when you have this side. As long like this gen is kind of meh to try and defend this killer. Like it's only worth doing if at the very start when if you know survivors have spawned out over there, which there's like a 50-50. No, I don't know what this terror radius is. Survivors will either spawn in the helicopter pad or outside at the front door. I think those are the only 2 spaces that I've ever seen survivors spawn on this version of RPD. They can also spawn on the opposite side of the map in the other version, but I don't know those spawns at all. I think they're probably more diverse. Or at least more difficult to get to for killer. Is it Blight? It is Blight! You actually did curse me, Vibrant. I knew it. I knew it. I got to crouch tech him, so that was cool. I should have tried crouch checking him there. I guess I just play this tile. Yeah, I mean, fuck do I do? It's such a shit tile, honestly. It's fine. This is my punishment for having fun against a nurse, huh? Now I have to play against the even stronger version of her that is so much lamer. Rare killer spotted. God damn it. No. No, give me 1,000 twins before you give me 1 blight. Give me Hag. Hag is a killer I can actually deal with in solo queue, because I can single-handedly destroy all of her traps. As long as somebody doesn't go down in basement, which granted, they do that a lot, but like that's just an issue with survivor skill levels, regardless. Why are we double saving me? I feel like this isn't the way to go. He's coming, I just don't know where. I mean, we may get the heal off. Left side. God, this is such a pain in the ass. I still can't believe they haven't made Blight lose tokens on pallet usage. Rick, you gotta... Thank you, Rick. Wow, he actually... I love you. He actually understood the assignment. No, shit. He fucked up the bump so many times, I thought not to go for the window. I'm pre-dropping this. No fucks given. He's tunneling me. No fucks given. Haha! Get teched, loser. Fuck you. I fucking hate... I mean, not you personally, but fuck Blight in general. Oh my god, he fell for it. Not this time, guys. Run. You gotta be somewhere else. I mean, look at how fast I have to drop pallets, and I literally have to drop them this fast. There's no way around it. Because Blight's rush is just, you can't do anything about it. I literally already have to drop that pallet. And that's if I'm lucky. Fuck this killer, man. I'm hoping I can crouch deck him over here. Yeah, no, I got stuck on the railing. Whatever, I did good. That was 3 gens. Fuck me. I mean, there's just no more pallets left, basically. I think that entire half of the map has no pallets anymore. And I literally had to drop them like that. I think the top half of that map, of this side, is the only thing that has anything left in it. But he wants me so bad. I don't know why. So little bean. Just because I crouch teched him twice. Yeah, I mean, look at how much that proxy camp bar is. That's crazy, actually. It's may even be possible. Okay, survivors are gonna come get me. If they had stayed away for longer, if they had 1 reassurance, then I definitely would have gotten out. Okay, Rick's taken the second hit. Oh, that's not good. Okay, actually I have more distance on him than I thought. Shit, I thought he mind gamed. Fuck. Oh well. Yeah, Blight is so fun to go against. Fucking goddamn. I don't understand how people enjoy going against Blight, like genuinely. I had so few decisions, and also the Blight had so few decisions. It was just like fucking I got to crouch tech, which is funny, but like that's not actually a decision making thing. That's just what you get to do versus Blight. And I had to drop every single pallet exactly when it happened. You can't fake a pallet against Blight. You literally can't. You just have to drop it. It's so fucking boring. Maybe a hot take, but tunneling is only really an issue on Blight, Ghoul, Billy, the type of killer pressures while their target is on the hook and they instantly come back to pressure the unhook. I can agree with that. Yeah. I think that's a fair assessment. I would say... yeah. I almost want to take Ghoul out of that, but like... He is still pretty decent. The deal is, Ghoul is only true if he has his 3rd bite, his enrage up when the unhook occurs. If he only has 2 tokens, then not so much. Shouldn't have backed there. Should have gone to the pallet. Yeah, the thing is that I thought he mind gamed back into the pallet, and I wanted to get around to the God pallet on the other side, because if he did mind game, I would have been able to get to the God pallet. But what he did was he just hit his red stain. So I thought he was going to swing around the pallet right then, is what I thought was happening. Like, honestly, taking a Blight for 4 gens is way beyond my pay grade. I'm a dog shit survivor. Like, I cannot do well. The only reason that I was able to do that is because Blight didn't know the crouch teching was the thing, pretty much. Honestly, without crouch teching both of those things, if the Blight had played around crouch teching, which you do by swinging early, so your fatigue happens on top of the survivor instead of swinging when you're on the survivor, which is what you normally do as Blight. If you swing early, your fatigue happens on the survivor, and then they don't make any resources, unless you're literally inside a pallet, which doesn't really happen aside from like the one God pallet on RPD at the top of the stairs. But I don't think I was next to the God pallet for either of the corrupt intervention. for either of the crouch attacks. So if he had done that, I would have gone down both of those times, like instantly. Wraith, interesting. Well, he's not chasing me. I wish I could tell my solo queue teammates that it's a Wraith. Why do I have a key and bond on? That's such overkill, honestly. Honestly, I think we should just, like, not even. He fell for it. See, isn't that cool? A cool thing that you can do versus a killer, where mind games happen and choices are made between the two people, as opposed to Blight, where he clicks the rush button and then you have to drop pallet, and it really doesn't matter how much the distance is. Unless there's like a really tight doorway and you think the Blight is bad and they can't get through that doorway. Other than that, like, you don't have choices to make. You pre-drop pallets, and that's what you gotta do. I think he actually gets it down here, or not. Interesting. I guess the pallet was closer than I thought. He's coming for me. I simply make distance. Are you an injured survivor? You are an injured survivor. Sloppy Butcher. He's leaving. I heal Jeff here. Let me heal you, bud. Let me heal you. I got botany. Like, literally, I'd rather play against an undetectable killer in fucking solo queue than Blight. Because it's fucking Blight. No, but seriously, undetectable killers are some of, like, the worst offenders to solo queue, like, issues because of no communication. But Blight is a trillion billion times worse. And it's pretty much just like, is the Blight you're playing against really inexperienced? If they are, you have a chance, and if they aren't, then GG, go next. Not go next, but like GG, like your game's already over. Doesn't matter how like well you play, what macro decisions you make. Unless you get like Larry's or something that's super, or like Hawkins, where Blight has a really bad time, like his power just doesn't work very well. But then it's not really about you being able to make decisions and more about the Blight not being able to make decisions, which, not my favorite. That's unfortunate. It is the first down, though. So, honestly, not that bad. We outlasted his entire corrupt intervention. I have to kind of be quiet to listen for his grunts. Okay, he's over there. That's the one thing as, like, solo queue. If you're in a tile, you can just be careful. What are you doing? Why is he standing still? Jeff? What? The other... 70 seconds. What? Am I crazy, or did Jeff literally, like, beg him to down him? I'm pretty sure that's what just occurred. So that's, it's not good. I wish I had hit that great skill check. Okay, never mind. Leave this fucking gen. I have to go for unhook right now. I wanted to pop it first. This is probably going to be a trade. Those are more developed than I thought. Oh, well, I made it. 70-second hook timers are fucking stupid. I don't know who made them, but they should unmake them. Because holy shit. We deserved to be punished for that so bad. That was actually a fucking horrible play by every single survivor involved, and we didn't get punished. It's crazy. After we pop this, I'll heal Jeff. And no more pain res. You don't want to get healed, bud. Okay. Sure. One small issue. Do you have sprint burst? Do you keep fucking up a sprint burst or something? Why does that keep happening? I'm gonna go back for David to heal him. Uh-oh. I hope he doesn't follow me. Let me heal you, David. Let me heal you, David. No, we have 70 seconds, my guy. I have time to heal you and save both of these people. Like, no. Going for the unhook is not even the great choice. I know that Wraith's going to that hook first, so I'm unhooking him first. He'll be attracted to the unhook noise, and then I'll trade with Marie. Like, is that person playing the game? Do they have sprint bursts and they just keep getting fucked over by, like, really... I don't think we should, yeah. There. I took the hit. I did the best I could. Leaving. This is bad. Can I heal you, Jeff? Nope. You don't want to be healed. I feel like this Jeff is not really playing, if I'm honest. Okay. I mean, Maria's doing pretty well. I mean, he didn't break that pallet, so actually... She has the window and the pallet left. She doesn't get body blocked here, which she didn't, she made it. Yeah, you probably just play the 50-50 here. I think Marie did the best she could. I would rather have healed you first, since I have botany, but oh well. Bit late. He's gonna come right here, isn't he? I'm so just trying to hear him. Okay. I think I may have seen his shimmer way over there, or maybe that was Jeff. Use the thing to look for Jeff. There he is. Is Jeff in chase? What is happening? It looks like he's in chase. Okay, so Jeff is playing the game. I'm guessing he had sprint burst and he just kept fucking up his sprint burst, or like the Wraith lunge outweighed his sprint burst. That's my guess as to what the hell just happened. Both times he got downed, because he was walking and then he got downed, or he was standing still and then he got downed, and it looked really weird. He's getting downed here, but I popped this. No more pain reses left. David pops his. That's David. He's on that one. I just pull away from David. Over here. I don't... No way out does not exist. Okay, David, you gotta beeline it to me. Do I insta-leave? For... Hatch? Probably. Insta-leaving for Hatch is the idea. I believe in you, David. Damn, I really am the sole survivor. Not in that Blight game, but... Yeah. Let's see. Does Buddy get Hatch? Probably not. Yeah, no, he dies here. Let's not. I'm sure he made it out. We have no way of knowing, so let's just say that he made it out. Do you know Myers has a white knife in tier 3 now? I thought that was a visual bug on the PTB that they fixed. So, no, I didn't know that. If it looks the same way it did in the PCB, I think it looks really stupid. And they should undo that and make it look normal and just have him go back to holding the knife in the stabby motion, where it's like raised above his head or whatever for tier 3. I think that's way more interesting and just as easy to tell without looking stupid. I'm not sure if I really played against the Slaughtering Strike Myers yet. I'm pretty sure I've played against like 3 Myers, and I'm like 80 to 90% sure one of them was Scratched Mirror. One of them was Old Myers, like they used the add-on to make him Old Myers again. And I think the last one was a normal Myers. I just happened to not like deal with him in Slaughtering Strike. Or maybe I did, but it was just really short, so it didn't leave much of an impression on me. It is a bit strange that he does seem to have become kind of worse in quite a number of ways compared to old Myers. I feel like they should make his pallet break cooldown ever so slightly slower. I don't understand how Myers pallet break and Blight pallet breaks are in the same game. Like, Myers is slowdown as much as Blight, but it's fucking Blight. Like, what? How are these two pallet breaks like almost the exact same? And I'm just talking about their power pallet breaks. Like, it's so strange to me. Cause Myers has no real mobility with his slaughtering strike. Honestly, I also think they kind of just need to buff his slaughtering strike. You can't even make it all the way around like a semi-long loop with slaughtering strike. It does not go very far. And they also made it's so slow now that you can react to it, which is very strange. Seeing killers like Hillbilly, Blight, Chucky, Oni Dash makes me sad how terrible slaughtering strike is. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's really weird. Because in the PTB, his slaughtering strike was, I think, better because it was faster and it went for longer. It had like a slightly larger charge, but like if you had somebody in a dead zone, they were fucked basically. But people were like, this feels too much like a dash, so they decided to nerf it a bunch to make it fucking Blight. Fucking Blight. Ah, I hate it here. So they made it so that it felt more like a lunge, but the issue is that in doing so, it just is so much worse because it's slower. You can literally react to it as a survivor and stun Myers apparently, which is crazy. I just don't get it. I feel like Chucky is like the only one I can see being in the same game as Myers, because at least Chucky is 110. But yeah, everybody else in that list is crazy. I mean, hell, even Demo is fucked up when you compare it to Myers, kinda. I mean, I guess Myers is in insta-down, but still. Reduce the distance to make it feel more like a lunge, yeah. I think the issue... Because it pretty much, it still doesn't feel like a lunge. The thing about lunging is just, if you have any charge up to it, it doesn't feel like a lunge anymore. So I wish they had, if they were going to try and make it feel more like a lunge, I wish they just made the charge up basically non-existent, and you instantly go into a slaughtering strike. I don't know. Also, okay, would it be so ridiculous if they made it so tier 3 still makes everybody exposed? Like, is that so insane to think? Like, if they made it so as normal M1 insta-downs and also slaughtering strike exists, that way you could still use like Surge and M1 perks on him. I feel like that's not a crazy idea. And I don't exactly understand why they decided to make it so that he can't use like a bunch of perks with his power anymore. Like that was one of his really good things, was the ability to use a bunch of M1 perks with his insta down, and now he just can't. And by say a bunch, I basically only mean Surge, if I'm being totally honest. But still, I think it would be fine for him to still expose everybody, right? Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't expose with an M1 right now, right? I'm pretty sure that's true. So I think it would be completely reasonable for them to just make it so he does both in tier 3. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it just actually does, and I'm just completely stupid, but I don't know. I would probably have to... Fuck, maybe I should play one game of Myers just to test that out. I'm pretty sure you can't anymore. Those two lasses have not been having a very good time. But they've been around main, so whatever. The fact that it's a Blight that's slugging is... I'm just not happy with... Fuck! I was so close to that great skill check. Yeah. I actually fucked myself here. Please don't go after Yui. I need you to come after me. Fuck me. Really? Okay, I believe in you, Yui. Yeah, a fucking slugging Blight. I can't imagine, in solo queue, I can't imagine a less fun thing to verse for me. But I do get the pickups here, and I'm healthy, so...
Let's get you healed, then get the fuck out of here.
No, that's unfortunate. She has main building, so if she's lucky, she makes something. Okay, we're back up. Infectious, right? She's 90% dead, or 70% dead, I mean. Yeah, okay, so this person was planning on slugging from the beginning. It's not like there was something that happened and they suddenly decided to slug. This is so ass. I can pick her up. Maybe I can heal her even. I do have botany, so I'm gonna pick you up and heal you with botany. And you're gonna sit there and let me do it. Oh wow, we can full reset over here. That's everybody's. No, no, Yui, please wait. Yui, wait, no. Ah, shit. Well, I can crouch tech him here. If that ever becomes relevant. Oh, this is really bad, kind of. Maybe not. I wish that she was staying further away from the slug. This Blight may have not seen the slug. Up you go. Alright, just make distance. Once we're out of his terror radius, I'll heal you with botany. Okay, let me heal you. Ah! Let's go! Never make me face Blight again. I be juicing the Blights. Ruin Undying, Lethal Corrupt. Yep. There's this, damn servers are EP this game. I mean, they were trying their best. Oh, I was trying to do EP the ground, I see. I won, I don't feel like I won. Anytime I go against Blight, I don't feel like I won. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing about slugging, it's so volatile. It can be so strong, or it can be basically impossible to win because you slugged. I mean, shit, even in solo queue, like, if survivors just like crawl away from each other for a little bit, it's practically impossible to 4-man slug. Which is why I kind of want them to not make super drastic anti-slug measures. Because I wish they just taught people how to counter anti-slugging instead of trying to make base kit anti-slugging stronger. That's the in my opinion, the only thing they need to do to make to make slugging not feel miserable is add base kit bond. If you could, with base kit bond, find a corner to heal in where the killer would not find you, and then everybody wasn't constantly injured for the entire game on the verge of slugging at all times, I think slugging would be so much weaker and be so much, like, not nearly as unpleasant to verse. The issue is that once the killer starts slugging, every time you pick somebody up, they injure you, they slug you, and then at some point, all 4 survivors are going to be injured, and then it's just slug into slug into slug, and there's basically no counterplay if you're in solo queue. If you're in a survivor with friends, you can reset, and that's not a big of an issue. So if they made Bond base kit for solo queue, or just base kit in general, because it's not like Swift is going to be doing a whole bunch with Bond. If they just did that, game would be so much better. Slugging would be so much better. Like, everything about this game would be better. I really don't understand why they try and go through these super complicated, annoying, inconsistent... Krasue. Hello, Krasue. Inconsistent methods of buffing Survivor that buffs all survivors and especially Swift when they could just add Bond. It's such a simple fix, and then all they have to do is rework Bond so it like doubles that base kit distance, and make it so like empathy is global instead of 120 meters, like whatever. Like most perks let you see other survivors, lets you see survivors at a really large distance, and any perk that makes you see survivors at a smaller distance that would be overwritten by Bond just increase the aura reading. Like, sure, that's still a bit of an issue. It would be nice if at some point they circled back to these perks and made it so that they did something more. But I think if they added Bond, basic Bond, they doubled Bond's numbers from 36 to 72 meters, then the game would be fine for solo queue. Like, genuinely. All of the major issues of solo queue, I think, would be gone. Or at least, I mean, yeah, all of the major issues. Yeah, that's fair. There's still small ones, like the fact that, you know, sometimes you can't tell survivors where basement is, but like everything that makes me want to pull my hair out in solo queue pretty much would be gone. Aside from just like survivors being bad or not knowing. I mean, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Aside from survivors who just don't know counterplay, who are inexperienced. That's the only thing that would remain, and that's just kind of a general issue. Okay, split up. They need to. That would be addressed by like making the tutorial better, which I would also love for them to do. I would love for them to make a tutorial for every killer. You load up Skull Merchant and it just says like press control and she doesn't have a power anymore. Wow! Now stop complaining, and that's it. That's just that's a tutorial. Guarantee you somehow her kill race would go down by like 30%. Because it's like, oh really? Because it's so rare I see people crouch against Skull Merchant. Just tell them to do that, and bam, she just doesn't have a power anymore. It's stupid. And then maybe they would feel okay about making her a real killer. Supposedly it's only, you know, what, 5 more months until they rework her into something. Has she not gone into head form at all? I think she has not gone into head form. I think she's exclusively in body form, infecting people. And I think her idea is if she infects everybody, then we won't be able to cleanse with mushrooms anymore. The issue is that I actually tested this, because this was an idea I had before. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, that's exactly what she thinks she's doing. Drop it? Yeah, I'm so certain with that add-on, blindness and 4% hindered, she thinks that she can permanently have us permanently 4% hindered like the old Wesker infinite infection build. But that doesn't work because mushrooms will respawn after a given time. I tested this in a custom match. It does not work like that. It's kind of a shame because there's no point in body blocking against this kind of Krasue. Yeah, so this mushroom wasn't here earlier, it just spawned because it's been... I'm pretty sure, yeah. There's only 2 things. I'm going down here, but I think this has been a pretty good chase for me. Why does she stay in body form? Yeah. Okay, alright, I sort of answered that. I didn't read it, but I answered it. She believes mushrooms spawns when switching. I think she believes mushrooms only spawn when switching, because mushrooms do spawn when you switch. But if you use all the mushrooms in the match, an extra mushroom will spawn, but only after all of the mushrooms have been used. And I think that's that mushroom right there. So yeah. If that's what she's doing, which I'm like 80 to 90% sure is what she's doing, it doesn't work. I tested it. It's a bit sad that, you know, I was fortunate enough to have somebody that I could like get in a custom game for like a minute to test, but yeah, it's not a thing that works. First things first is I need to eat the mushroom. We can heal me after I eat the mushroom because it's much more efficient to do that in that order. How are we at 4 gens? I feel like my chase alone should have had at least 2 gens pop, and everybody else has had long chases too. The only gen that popped was the one that I was working on. I guess people have been resetting a lot. I guess that's maybe more fair than I make it out to be. You should eat your mushroom first. Oh wait. Oh, there's no animation for eating it. My bad. I don't know why there isn't. There should be. Yeah, there's no way she just doesn't know about body mode. Like, I guess that's technically possible, but I hope not. That would be sad. Thank you, botany knowledge. Uh-oh. Ah, shit, she saw. I got the body block. You don't need to dodge, really. Okay, I body blocked for her, and now I split up. Ooh, circle of healing. Where are... Here's a tile. It's just... a window? She went full sin for that pallet. Actually, maybe this killer is just completely new. You know what, maybe I was assuming she was doing something super interesting. Maybe she just didn't even read what the Krasue does, and she just doesn't know. What? Okay, I guess I should have vaulted. I would have made it. That's 2 hooks on me. I feel like there should be at least 3 gens done, but whatever. That's center gen. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm blind. My deja vu doesn't work. Yeah. So every time... I've had to clarify this a couple of times, because the way her mushroom spawn is a little bit weird, but whenever you switch into head form, you leave your body behind, and that body turns into a mushroom. It won't turn into a mushroom if you're on top of an existing mushroom, but only when you swap into head form and leave your body behind. When you go from head form back into normal body form, you don't spawn a mushroom. And there's like 3 or 4 like contingencies that make it a little bit strange beyond that. I need to just like hide in a corner. I can't let her find me. Yeah, so as you can see, you look across the entire map, there is 1 mushroom over there. That is the 1 mushroom that Behavior made specifically so you can't force all survivors to have no mushrooms. She ate my mushroom. This is... I'm healing you. I need to find a mushroom before... No. I'm healing you. I'm just kidding. Shit, never mind. Why did I think she was injured? What is wrong with me? Okay, I have to wait for the next mushroom to spawn. I may get broken. Is the only thing I'm worried about. I'm so close. Where's the mushroom? It's got to spawn soon. I think it spawns every 10 seconds. Oh, I'm actually gonna get broken. That heal was a waste of time. That sucks. The blindness does not affect mushrooms. Oh wait, I'm not blind in tier 2? That's interesting. This is genuinely the best thing I can do is hide in this corner. I'm on death hook. I need a mushroom. Where the... wait, hold on. Am I wrong? Do they run out? No way. Is somebody like holding a... no. Is somebody holding a mushroom? That's the only thing I can think of that would mean mushrooms don't spawn. Maybe somebody is holding a mushroom right now. And so the second a mushroom on the ground won't spawn. That's the only thing it could be. Because mushrooms are infinite. I tested this. I don't know where she's coming from. Over there. She's gonna come after me. Fuck. Oh, there's the mushroom. It's by the exit gate. I'm dead here, huh? So... yeah, I guess with solo queue in mind, this is still viable. It would never work against a Swift, but the fact that the Hattie stole my mushroom, or the V stole my mushroom, I can't remember, one of the two stole my mushroom when I was on Death Hook and needed to eat the mushroom, that fucked me. That completely screwed me. Like, they had no hooks when they took that mushroom. And I was sitting in a corner, and then people brought her to me. Yeah. So, I guess against solo queue, this strategy kind of has some ability to do things, but against an actual Swift, it'll never work. That's another thing that Basic Bond could have prevented, I think. Because if the Hattie saw me coming towards her, she probably wouldn't have eaten that mushroom. That's so annoying, though. I needed that mushroom, man. She just stole it, and then I died because I had 4%. You know, I had nothing. Nothing. I think I may make this the last one. feel like this is a fair place to end it after I got one Krasue. Just don't make it Blight. If you make it a Skull Merchant, that would be peak. That would be cinema. But anything but a Blight and I'll be fine. Actually, no. Oni. Don't make it an Oni. Shit. I hope I didn't say that too late. I hope the behavior gods haven't cursed me with an Oni because I said no Blight. And they curled their monkey paw. Give me neither of those two. Literally anybody else. Oh, I'm out of bloody party streamers. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm selfish. I'm just the other four survivors all brought their big BP offerings and I'm out. And I'm surprised by like how few super good items I have on Arella considering I'm P28. I have like 40 syringes and I haven't used a single one on her. So it's kind of crazy. Treatment theater. I don't like this. It's Vecna. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Vecna, but like he doesn't annoy me. It kind of all comes down to whether you get good items, I feel. All the way on the opposite side of the map, huh? Mainly I'm thinking of is the haste when he does the hand. If you get haste when he does the hand, then he's like fine. Why is Yunjin not playing the game? Why did you do that twice? Yeah, I feel like the best items are definitely Dispelling Sphere and or maybe it was two different chests. They just looked weird. Dispelling Sphere and I think the Boots of Haste, I think are what they called. So whenever he grabs the pallet with his hands, you get like 7% haste or something, I think. Yeah. If you get that add-on, then the hand is kind of dog. Not add-on, that item, and the hand is kind of dog. Otherwise, the hand is pretty good, honestly. I like using the hand with his Boots of Haste, the add-on Boots of Haste, where he gets like 2% extra speed or 3% or something. That'll miss me. It's quite. I mean, this map specifically, this map and Midwich, are one of the big reasons I use Deja Vu, because like, it's so easy to not be able to find that last like 2 gens. Sometimes you can find one of them, but not the other two. But the one that you do find is like really bad. I mean, this is fine. Yeah, I have a God Pallet here. Pre-drop this for his hand. That's fine. Drop it again. The only thing about Larry's is I don't know how tiles work here at all. I basically ran into him there. What? Did he think I was going for the window? I'm gonna go around and then go into the window. Oh, this window is here. Interesting. Did he... Okay. Okay. I'll do one more. Is that 2 killer DCs? Yeah, because the Blight... The Slugging Blight DC and the Lich DC. I almost feel like there was a 3rd DC at some point. Weird. I feel like I never have killer DCs. Okay, one more, just because he DC'd at like 3 gens or something. What? Okay. Yeah. If this one is also a DC, then I don't know. Let's call that crazy. Let's call that awesome. Let's call me a juicer, and we'll end stream there. Because I mean, shit, 3 DC. That's like half the games I've played. If the next one's also a DC. So kinda crazy. I this is probably like not this is kind of maybe a little bit of a controversial opinion. I feel like killers should get less punished than survivors when DCing. Because when a killer DCs, I feel like everybody treats it as the killer losing and the survivors winning. Like just like and then like you get to go on straight to your next match. But when a survivor DCs, it's like you've just trapped 4 people in a doomed match because there's a bot now. So I feel like the effect of each of these DCs is fundamentally different. If you juice a killer for 3 gens and then he DCs, like, you won that match. Nobody's questioning that. You won. When a survivor DC is like, well, yeah, the killer won, but they're trapped in, or probably won. Shit, I guess not necessarily, but like, you increase the chances the killer won by like 3 times, but everybody's trapped in that match, including 3 other survivors. So like I wouldn't mind if they made it so survivor DCs were harsher and killer DCs were like I mean honestly I don't know how harsh the DCs are right now. They may actually be perfectly harsh enough for killer or whatever. I have no idea. Cuz I don't DC like ever. If I ever DC, it's because I'm just having such an awful night that I'm literally stop fucking Blight. Hate that he's popular. I wish that he had Twins level of popularity. I would whatever. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if I DC, I'm just like I'm having a terrible day, terrible time, and I stop playing DBD. if I'm like so tilted to the point that I DC, I'm not playing another match of DBD. I'm done. So I have no idea how long the punishment is because I immediately turn off. I immediately quit out of the game. Which I think I wish more people did if they were DCing. If you're having like such a bad time that you're just like fuck it, I don't want to play DBD anymore, then don't play DBD anymore, you know? This is bad. Shit. Well, I wasted like half of my distance by spinning. Isn't it super cool how he hit me? And I literally could not get to the fucking shack window that was like 10 feet in front of me because his fucking power. Isn't that so cool, man? This killer is so fun to verse. I totally understand why people don't complain about him ever. Because, I mean, he hits you with his power goes on cooldown, and then he hits you again with his power before you get to another loop. That's such fun and interactive gameplay. Wow! Fucking Krasue has significantly more counterplay than this, and yet people are whining about her. Oh my god, I fucking hate Blight. It's so boring. Like, sure, I lost, like, a couple of meters of distance because I spun, but also, literally no other killer in the game could have done that. Ghoul could not do that. If he hits me with his power, he goes on a super long cooldown, I'm stuck in place, and he doesn't catch up as quickly, and the cooldown after he uses his power is longer. Like everything that just happened there would never happen on fucking Ghoul, which is the killer that like 100 times more people are complaining about than Blight. I hate it. I hate it so much. I fucking hate Blight. I'm so annoyed all the time that I have to verse him. And that nobody has, that so few people complain about him. Because he is the stupidest killer in the game, in my opinion. I can't think of a single killer in this game that I find to be less fun to play against and to be less, like, just stupid in terms of, like, what strength they have and how that strength is expressed. Because Nurse is not easy to pick up. You can play Blight for your first game ever and win, like, easily. Because I know that because every time I pick up Blight, I haven't played him in, like, 3 months, and it may as well be my first game ever playing with him, and then I win at, like, 5 gens. Yeah, I mean, what do I do here? Is he leaving me? Is he going back to hook? Nope. He's just waiting for his power to go on cooldown, I guess. Oh well. At least that was just a basic M1 mind game I lost. As opposed to the other thing, where he bumped 3 times and... What was they supposed to do? Like actually, what is there some counterplay I don't know about in the fucking TNL? Or did I just get shit on? Again, Ghoul? I could have done something against Ghoul. Unless he, like, perfectly body blocks a window, but if he does that, and I read it, then I can just go to the other window. With Blight, I don't think there was anything I could do. He bumps around here to here to here, and then he's so much faster than me that no matter where I go, I'm fucked.
Hope that hook isn't
Like, at that point, it's impossible for me to not die. I'll get red with barbecue and lethal here. I guess I just go to Shack. I don't know. Why do I have a key on this build still? I think I forgot to take it off. I'm going to this pallet. Nope. I saw him over the thing, mind gaming. Is that fucking bamboozle? Nope. Why did that vault feel so fast? Okay. I tried to pull pallet down, I started going into the animation, and then the game just said no. So, that's cool. Whatever. It's sad that we're ending on a Blight game, but let's just pretend this match didn't happen, and we'll just end on, the Vecna match where I juiced him until he DC'd. Yeah, everybody's good with that. We all agree that's how the stream ended. Okay, great. I love y'all. So I going to end here, and I hope to see you next time.